Hello everybody, it's the drummer 12382 here, and welcome back to the channel. Thank you guys so much for the love and support you guys have been showing on the recent content I've been releasing recently. I truly do greatly appreciate it. Welcome to Metaphobia. I played this game not too long ago. Steam says I played it in 2020, which I can't believe that the last time I played this game was 3 years ago. I really enjoyed this game. This game is a point-and-click style, like, thriller game. You're like a person who finds this conspiracy about like lizard people running the government and stuff like that. It's a really cool game. If you want to play it, it's on Steam. I don't know how much it is right now. I bought it for like $3, I think. Worth every penny. But we're gonna press new game here, and it's we're just gonna have a good time on this adventure.
My name is Richard Elmstad, and I used to call this city home. If you live here long enough, the stench of this city seeps into your skin, and you have to get out. I lived here long enough, and then some. Long enough to get to know the people at the top, the politicians who line their pockets while the city decays, the vultures who take what they want while the rest of us go hungry. I'm a painter. I don't make much off my work, but I get by. I come from a long line of politicians, but I never wanted any part of that life. I traded the mansion on the hills for the life of a starving artist the first chance I got. I never regretted it. All the city reporters used to know my name. Some of them knew me for my work. Most knew me for my father. Carl Elmstad, my father, was the leader of the beloved Cosmopolitan Party. And this past year, he ran for mayor. He was running against Edward Raban, an old rival of his, and pledged to change the way City Hall did business. He was a natural leader and an honest man. He saw the city not for what it was, but for what it could be. Politics was more than a job for my father. It was his calling. He never took a vacation and always showed up at town halls, for better or worse. The people adored him. Even when he failed, they knew he was fighting for them. He was fighting to take the city back, and the vultures at the top weren't going to let him. The night it happened was nothing special. He was working from home, as he often did. That night was his last. A cold-blooded armed robber broke in and shot him. The killer stole everything he could and left my father bleeding on the floor. My father was a noble man. He deserved better.
Everyone deserves better than murder.
When I was a kid, my father never had time for me. When I got older, I decided I didn't have time for him. Now I'm burying him, and I wish I could go back. I wish I could talk to him one more time. I'd tell him that I admired his courage, that I loved him, and always did. This was no random crime. It was calculated, planned. I'm sure of it. After the election, my father made enemies, and that night one of them struck back. In my bones, I know that Edward Raban is responsible for this atrocity. But I have to prove it. I don't have many friends in this city. But if there's one person who can help me at a time like this, it's Judy. I only hope she'll take my call.
I don't remember that voice acting. I do remember there was a lot of reading.
Hello, Patricia. I really missed you.
There's voice acting.
Hi, Dad.
How was your trip? I hope you weren't bored. It's a long way from home.
What do you think? I was just staring out the window contemplating life? It's the 21st century, Dad. I have my phone. Can we just skip the lame small talk?
Well, somebody's a bit cranky from the trip. Why don't you just relax a bit? We'll talk later.
Can't wait.
Meme. That was funny.
I have to find out what happened to my father. I know I haven't spoken to Judy in more than 6 years.
What?
I need her help. I should call her as soon as possible.
Okay. Wine. You're not gonna click the wine?
My clothes aren't expensive, but they are very comfortable. I'll just leave it there. What if she comes back?
Who's she?
No time for jazz right now.
Haha!
I'll leave that there.
Okay.
I already took a shower today.
They updated the game.
Do you have a moment, sweetheart?
What is it?
Herself.
How is my sweetest angel?
How should I know? Ask one of your girlfriends.
Come on, Patty. Really?
What do you want me to say?
We haven't seen each other in months. I really missed you.
Oh boy, here we go again. Yes, Dad, I love you too. Do we have to do this every 5 minutes?
Jesus.
When did you become so sarcastic?
I don't know, this morning?
Never mind.
Art.
Are you still interested in art? Or are you totally obsessed with boys now?
Are you making fun of me?
Yes.
Trying to make a joke.
Of course I'm still interested in art, Dad.
What are you working on?
Why do you think she's
Still
acting this
painting?
way?
Sculpting? What?
I'm not in the mood for this right now.
Jesus.
Come on. We used to always talk about art. It was fun, wasn't it?
It was. I just don't feel like talking about it right now.
Okay, geez. Fine.
Mom.
How's your mother?
Oh, now you care? After 10 years?
Patty, stop. I just want to know how she is.
She's fine. She's got a new boyfriend. He's okay, but he's bald.
So?
Why would anyone date a bald guy when they can date a guy with hair?
Don't be so shallow.
Just being realistic, Dad. You should try it.
I am. I just don't judge people based on their looks. Maybe one day you'll go bald. Then what would you say?
Yeah, right.
There's actually I read something a long time ago that genetically women don't tend to go bald. I'm not too entirely certain why women don't go bald. I can't remember the article I read about it, but yeah, women don't neurotypically go bald.
How you holding up, honey? I mean, with Grandpa.
It's still hard to believe. I can't wrap my mind around it. How can anyone be so evil?
I ask myself that question every day.
I miss him so much.
That time you know it can be
Me
attitude?
too.
School.
How was school?
Can we please skip the how is school and gee, what nice weather we're having conversations?
See, when
Just
parents divorce,
School is fine.
That's it for
it
now.
gets that way.
Okay.
But I was lucky that didn't happen to me. Inventory, got cash. How much cash?
Some hard-earned US dollars. Not much, but enough for me.
Judy. Judy.
Cassidy?
Hello, Judy. It's me, Richard.
Who's Cassidy?
It's been a while.
Wow, the great Richard Elmstead has decided to grace me with a phone call.
Listen, Judy. I know you're upset with me, but I really need to talk to you
Talk about what?
about my father's death.
We need to
I need
solve
your
it.
help.
Sorry to be blunt, Richard, but I haven't heard from you in 6 years. Now you want me to comfort you and tell you everything's gonna be alright?
No.
No, it's not like that. I'll explain everything.
We're gonna solve his murder.
Go ahead then, explain.
Not now. Can we meet in private?
Fine. Come to my place.
Haha.
Thanks.
And Patricia's just like, not even about it. She doesn't care that I just talked to a girl named Judy. Judy.
Hey, Judy.
If it isn't the famous painter, Richard Elmstead.
Please, Judy. Not now. I need your help.
Must be pretty damn important for you to come crawling back to me.
Yes.
Come on, Jude. Stop it. I know it's been a long time, but I can't change that now. And, well, it's good to see you. I missed you.
Yeah, right. If you missed me, you would have called.
Judy, please. I really am sorry. Look, if it makes you feel better, you weren't the only one. I haven't spoken to anyone.
Why? Why would you do that?
Because I'm
What
an
did we do
artist.
to you?
I can't explain what happened. I needed to leave.
Whatever. So, what do you want?
Apologize.
Judy, I can't apologize enough for what I did. I didn't want to leave you. I just couldn't be here anymore.
That
You could have
happens.
said something. You could have called.
It's hard when a parent
disappeared.
passes away.
I know. I was going through a difficult time.
Don't act like the victim, Richard. We all thought you lost your mind.
Because I
I thought
did
you
for
were-
a while.
Please forgive me. I wish I could go back and change it.
But you can't. Well, nice to have you back, I guess. You look good.
Thank you.
Thanks. You too.
We're flirting right out the back. Right off the bat.
So, how have you been all these years?
Same crap, different toilet.
Heh.
But hey, I'm alive. I'm retired from the force, but man, do I miss it. I'm so bored, it hurts.
Maybe I can help with that.
Here we go. Guy drops off the face of the earth and shows up at my doorstep saying he can save me. No, thank you.
That's not what I was trying to get at.
Come on, don't be like that. I said I was sorry.
I bet you're sorry. You know, you lost a good thing. I know Patricia was never crazy about me, but you were.
What's done is done.
Psh,
Yeah, whatever.
Judy's help.
I'm here because I need your help.
What a surprise.
I know you're not on the force anymore, but can you still track down anybody under the sun? You still got the system up and running?
Yeah, I still got it.
You're the only one who can help me.
So, spit it out. Who are we looking for?
Edward Rebane.
I'm sure you heard about my father.
Of course. I'm so sorry.
I need your help. I think Raban was behind it.
Jesus, Richard. That is a bold accusation. You know he's the mayor, right?
Exactly.
He's the mayor now, since my father died.
I never took you to be the conspiracy theory type. I know it may seem suspicious to you, but you can't just go around accusing people of murder. Besides, they already caught the killer.
I know. That's why I want to find out what really happened. On my own. Well, with your help.
Sorry, Richard. It just sounds a little far-fetched. I need some kind of proof that Raban wanted to get your father out of the way.
See you for now.
Bye.
Alright. We're gonna go to my father's office because I saw that was an option. Father's office.
I'm sorry, Father. I wish I'd been a better son to you when you were alive. I promise. I will find out who did this to you. I will.
Open the drawers? Can I open the drawers?
It's empty.
What about the bottom one? Can I open the bottom one?
Peroxide in his work office? That's unusual. I'll take it nevertheless.
he sniffs it. Computer.
Police already went through his documents and computer data as part of their investigation. I won't find anything useful in there.
Okay.
I don't need that. I love the smell of antique wood.
Actually, so do I.
No time to relax.
My grandmother's furniture in her house is all antique wood, and you're not supposed to put like a varnish on them because it's antique. You know, you don't want to ruin the wood grain of what the antique furniture is supposed to have. And she's old. She's 87 years old, and she hires people to clean the house because she can't do it herself anymore. So the cleaning people put varnish on the antique furniture, And with antique wood, there a lot of people tend to not like having a varnish type lacquer on the wood because it doesn't look antique anymore. And all of her furniture now has that varnish look, and it was annoying her
Let me see.
through the sun.
An old phone book. I'll take it.
And I was like,
Never know who I may
you
need
could,
to call.
you could put it out in the sun every day for a year, and that would take care of the problem. Because guitars are made from the same varnish and lacquer. Oh. Is it like smallest? Like that?
The old phone book.
Okay.
An old phone book.
What am I supposed to do here? The Elephant Man, Electra, Animal Farm, Pride and Prejudice, The Catcher in the Rye. Well, The Catcher in the Rye was first. No, the Pride and Prejudice was
What is that?
first. I just guessed.
It's a sealed document. Why did Father hide it like this?
Because he didn't want anybody finding out what it was.
These documents appear to be some kind of policy agenda. Let me see. Wow, this is huge. These documents detail my father's proposals for a wide array of new social programs. He called it Project Cosmo. He wanted to reinvest in the city's educational system with major building renovations and a new vocational school downtown. He had a plan to fight homelessness too. The city would build new shelters and partner with drug rehabilitation centers on a new work training program. He was going to raise the minimum wage and create a system that would offer healthcare to all city residents.
Sweet.
It's ambitious to say
How
the
shall I would
least.
do that?
But how would he pay for it?
The city. Taxpayer dollars.
Apparently, Project Cosmo also included an anti-corruption initiative. My father had located hundreds of millions of dollars in misused funds. This was money that was flowing to organized crime syndicates and, of course, right into the pockets of Edward Raban and his political cronies. This document identifies at least 24 politicians from both parties who were stealing money from the budget.
24 people.
Raban must have found out about this and knew it would be the end of him. Could this be why he had my father killed? I wonder who else knows about this. I may be the only one. I should be careful with these documents.
Yeah. I can't remember who
I
wrote
don't need to
all
push
those.
books around anymore.
I don't remember
I
who
already found
wrote
the secret
all
compartment.
those books. I can't remember the author's name, but those are all classic literature. Judy. I'm gonna give her these.
I found a series of documents my father was hiding. They outlined an ambitious plan for the city's future. And trust me, this would have been the end of Raban's political career.
What was in the documents?
You just
A
tab them.
series of social programs that would improve the city's schools, fight homelessness, raise the minimum wage, even offer health insurance to city residents. And all of it was going to be paid for by taking down the corrupt politicians who had been stealing from the city for decades. He named names, Judy. Most of them were Edward Raban's guys, too. He planned to go after Raban and his connections to organized crime. He was going to reform the whole city. Imagine the difference a man like that could have made.
Huh. I guess I never knew that side of your father. I always assumed he was just like the rest of them.
No.
No, he was a great man. But I fear he made some powerful enemies.
All right, Richard. Let's say for now that you're right about Raban. Maybe he did have something to do with your father's death. What's our next move? You need me to look into something?
Research Raban.
The public won't believe me unless I can prove what my father wrote in these documents. Think you can help? Can you dig into Edward Raban's past a bit? Maybe we can find something that links him to the corruption my father talked about.
Let me check. It's not gonna be easy. Yep, Like I thought, I can get you archived newspapers, police records going back a decade, maybe a few internal memos, but the good stuff is classified. Only one with access to the real Raban is Raban himself.
So I'll break into his office.
Yeah, security will definitely let the son of a dead political rival rummage through their office. Good
Facts.
idea.
Well, it's the weekend, so the place should be empty. I know these rich government types. They don't work on their day off.
Facts.
How are you gonna get in?
By a
I need an
window.
employee card.
Make me one.
Hold on. I might have something. We used to call this the skeleton key. It's an access card like any of the government-issued ones for employees, but it's got a chip so you can adapt to any sensor in the system.
Hell yeah.
Opens every door in the city.
You're kidding.
We used it for investigations that required a little discretion. We got into buildings like Raban's all the time. Pretty cool, huh?
Yeah.
Shouldn't you give it back to the police?
No.
Please.
What are you
The
kidding?
pension isn't what it used to be. I took a few things for myself on the way out.
Can I borrow it?
Maybe. What do we say?
Please.
Please and...
Thank you.
Thank you.
There you go. That's the Richard I remember.
That's fun.
See you for now.
Bye.
Okay. Raban. Wait, I want to see what the key looks like.
The access card Judy loaned me. The police use it to open any electronic lock in the city. I hope I won't get in any trouble using it.
You will. Raban's office.
I better get to Raban's office as quickly and quietly as possible.
Let's talk to her.
I can't just talk to her. She may recognize me. I need a disguise.
Just pushing buttons alone won't help. Not yet. She'll notice me.
Okay.
I need to disguise myself.
What about the
I'm not
hydrogen?
drinking that. It'll make me
Okay. What
pouring
about?
I can't just do that.
Yes, you can.
pouring hydrogen.
Bribe her.
If I start talking to her, she may...
There we go.
All right. I could use some coffee.
He's so. The fact that he had to fully stretch out his arm means he was really far away from the machine.
Not yet.
Okay. Drink the coffee.
Man, that coffee is strong.
And now do
Not
it.
yet.
Really?
I can't open the elevator with.
Oh, no, not the documents.
I don't think...
I can't open the elevator with.
That card look...
Okay. If I do this.
I don't need the card.
If I start...
Okay.
Chemistry was never my thing. I'm awake enough.
What do I do with
I
this?
don't want to draw too much. The cup is all. I already had.
Okay. Judy.
Hello?
Hey, Judy. How are you?
I'm fine. What's up?
Just saying hello.
I'm in Raban's office.
I'm a little busy at the moment.
Oh, okay. I'll talk to you later then.
Call me if something important comes up.
Sure. Bye.
Okay.
That's hot. I don't want to burn my hands. No time to. I already.
You know, I'm gonna
I
talk
can't
to
just
her.
talk to her. She may recognize me.
She hasn't said
Need a disgu-
anything.
I can't open. Not yet.
Alright, hold on, I gotta sneeze. Okay, resume. Huh.
I don't need to call anyone from the phone book.
Okay.
I'm not the type of person. I'm not the type of person who counts my money.
What do I need to do?
If I start talking to her,
I don't need the card for that.
What the fuck?
Not yet. She'll notice me. I need to disguise myself.
How am I supposed to disguise myself? Let's go home first. Let's see if we can't, like, get anything.
I don't need anything. My knife! I've been looking for this for weeks. I wonder why it's in here.
You're not gonna take it? Okay, cool, I took it.
I don't need to touch that. This place is a mess. I better clean it up. I'll start with these scissors.
Okay. Anything else on the ground I need to pick up? Paint?
My paintbrush. I'll take it.
Okay, can I...
I cut the brush hairs from my brush.
Okay, can I do
The hairs
this?
are very bristly.
No.
I can't just.
Pouring hydrogen peroxide.
I get it. I get it. I get it. If I do this.
The hairs are small enough. I don't need to cut them.
Okay.
I shouldn't cut that.
Yeah.
Putting coffee on that.
Okay. Just seeing what I can click on.
I don't want to change my clothes right now.
Why not?
I wish I had. I'll leave that there.
What am I supposed to do with these small
The
hairs?
hairs are very bristly. I don't think that. I want the brush hairs to stick together, but liquid coffee won't work.
Okay. Do I have glue? Do I
What
have a glue?
mess. I don't need anything else here.
Wait.
What a mess.
Okay.
I'll just leave it there.
Do I not have a glue?
I don't need anything. I already took it. Here. I don't want to destroy. I can't open the elevator with that.
Okay.
I'd rather not. Chemistry was never my. Putting I don't want to cut. No time to relax.
What if I do this?
No need to heat that.
Really?
No need to heat. Pouring hydrogen peroxide on that.
I'm not drinking that.
Huh. Huh. Okay.
Not yet.
Interesting.
I should pick up the coffee first.
Okay. I'll pick up the coffee first.
The heat has completely dried the coffee. The only thing left is a sticky, sugary residue.
Oh.
So let's piece things together. Voila, a fake mustache worthy of Hollywood. I used to rock a mustache like this back in the 90s.
Hilarious. Okay.
Okay, so I'm really going to do this. I'm glad there aren't any mirrors around here.
My man.
Not yet. She'll notice me. I need to disguise myself.
That's not enough? That's not a disguise?
Good evening, ma'am.
Evening.
I'm here for a meeting.
Could you please show me your employee card?
Oh, of course.
Yes. Here you go, ma'am.
You need my card?
You're all good. Wait a minute.
What is it?
I know you.
No, you don't.
You do?
You're that famous painter.
Well...
Oh my god, I forgot your name. What is it?
Haha.
Oh, I know. Salvador Dali.
Sure.
I've been to your gallery. It was years ago, though. Such beautiful paintings you have there.
Thank you.
Yes. Thank you.
I'm
Paid
sorry
off.
to waste your time, Mr. Dali. You must have something very important to do upstairs.
Yes.
Yes. A very important meeting. Have a nice day.
Goodbye, Mr. Dali.
Nice. In we go. Sayonara.
Hi, Richard.
I'm in.
Hey, Judy. I made it past the receptionist, and I'm in the elevator.
Took you long enough.
I had to disguise myself. I'll tell you later. So, where's the office?
Let's see. Should be on the top floor.
Thanks. I'll be in touch.
Good luck.
Up we go, my friends. Alright, and with that, I think we're going to go ahead and explore his office in the next episode. So, without any further ado, thank you guys so much for watching today's video. I truly do greatly appreciate it. If you guys are new to the channel, please don't be afraid to hit the subscribe button. If you guys enjoyed today's video, please do not be afraid to leave a like. And as always, I'll see you guys here tomorrow. Bye, guys.